Sometimes we'll find them in pieces. Most of the time, we'll find them in a backyard behind a barn or peeking out in the tall grass.
Take a walk behind the former Dura plant in East Jordan and you see this. Now, they may not look like much, but in the eyes of Tim and Tanza Hazard, these have potential. The pairs created a new purpose for the once abandoned building and for these previously unwanted travel trailers.
In our opinion, there's nothing like a vintage trailer because of the durability and the classic charm.
And while you might not see that charm here, it's pretty hard to miss here on the 1950s or 60s travel trailers that the Hazard Company, Timeless Travel, has painstakingly restored with an eye on every detail, something their customers notice.
Their jaws just drop. In fact, we hear that all the time when people walk in. Grandma had one of these, or Grandpa had one of those. Or when I was a kid, I used to camp in one of those. And I think that's a lot of the reason they come in for the vintage.
Vintage in the world of travel trailers means more than old. It means sturdy, solid, and stout.
There's a reason they're around 50, 60 years.
Tim and Tanza drive all over looking for junk trailers or customers bringing their own. And then they get to work, stripping them down, powder coating, and building them back up.
And we'll insulate, wiring, just similar to building a home, and all the way through. And then we put the skin back on, paint, and out the door she goes.
Tim says these are a better product than most modern trailers. Real wood, real fixtures, at a real savings. These beauties cost a fraction of comparable new ones without giving up anything.
The neat thing is that we can equip these with all the modern conveniences as well.
Their 4,000 square foot shop may soon be providing paychecks for more than a dozen local subcontractors. It's a long way from the day just 2 years ago when both Tim and Tanza found themselves out of work, casualties of the home construction collapse.
I have a family to raise, just like most people do, and my new experience with unemployment was that that's very little money to live on.
So they took a gamble, chased a dream, while focusing on hiring and buying local.
Although we're a small company, it does make a substantial difference in the long run that the money will stay here in town.
So the money stays here. These stay out of the dump, and Tim and Tanza stay off unemployment. It's a venture that has far-reaching impacts. But at the end of the day, they've not only restored a trailer, they've restored a purpose.
When you stand back, we've created this. It's a neat feeling.